Today's Physics in 5 talks about projectile motion. In dealing with projectiles, these are special cases where we have motion both in a horizontal direction and in a vertical direction. This is where it gets a little tricky because we have to apply rules that affect horizontal motion only for horizontal pieces and rules that affect vertical motion only for the vertical pieces. And yet with the projectile, we have both. So the trick is we have to be able to separate the parts. These parts are called components. So for each projectile that we have in the air, it will have an instantaneous velocity along a curved path somewhere. We can take that velocity and break it into the two components that make it up. We indicate these with a little subscript beneath them, like V subscript X would indicate a horizontal component of the velocity. And X motion, we know, is constant motion. So we have to deal with constant motion only considering the laws that affect constant velocity. Hey, I know this is going to be steady, steady, steady. And then the vertical piece is under the influence of gravity. So this is accelerated motion. We call this component V with a little subscript Y. So the vertical component, you can see, increases as the projectile is in the air for longer amounts of time. So we have to use vertical motion rules to help us describe the motion of a projectile with the vertical piece. When we put these two pieces together, we get that nice parabolic curve, that smooth curve. And this is what makes projectiles so interesting.